Good afternoon, all. CamelbackTrading.org coming to you this Thursday afternoon, February 6th. We're looking at window traders market profile of the ES and NQ. So the video's later tonight because I had to leave at 3:30. Boy, oh boy, did I miss a wild M period as we go out with another price spike, price probe late in the day. We get both IBs, both overnights in ES. However, we don't take back the trend day again from the 31st. We tried to spike, it's kind of rare to have two attempts at price spikes on opposite ends like this late in the day, especially it's not a Fed day or anything. On a Fed day or something, after a press conference, I can see it. But K attempted to spike lower, failed, and then we spiked higher. Right now, in the after hours though, after Amazon, looks like they're down about $10. We're trading a little lower. Let's go through everything first. So righty ends. Remember, we all gapped higher today and they all failed. Righty ends with a trend day down. They were 8 for 8 at one point, but never got 9 wide. They end with an afternoon rally high in G and one set of single prints, trend day down. NQ ends with an 11 wide point of control and a price probe. ES ends with an 11 wide point of control and a price probe. So for all this movement and everything else, still just balanced. Now again, some people are going to be calling ES up and even NQ up. Again, I don't have a problem with that. The reason I'm not is because of we're one time framing up inside of Watt this entire day here from last Friday. Same with ES. Okay? The volume has been horrendous the last 2 days. Today it's still poor, although with the after hours with Amazon, it's picked up a little bit. It's still 35.6 million. So it's still going to be. It's not going to be. The last 2 days have been the two lightest volumes of the year. This one is still going to be in the top 10. So again, once short covering ends and the momentum buyers step away, if we don't have new blood in here, especially to try to take out last Friday's high, nothing changed. Nothing changes. So it will be interesting how it plays out tomorrow and into next week. I had a good day, a decent day. I started by shorting the overnight high in ES. I only took small out of it, but boy, oh boy, if I had held it, it would have been a nice trade. And again, we do that because a lot of times ES and NQ, when they open near either their overnight high or low, they tend to front run it. So in this case, I shorted it because they front ran it not to get it, and it came in. Righty does not have that issue. In fact, Righty took out both overnights in a period. But righty opened and took it out. But ES and NQ do have a penchant to do that when they open near their overnights. So I got something on a short on that. I took a long in NQ the first time when it came in against the base of the price probe in A. I got paid on it. So I did get paid on that one. And then when it was kind of ebbing and flowing, even though we didn't have an overnight, I thought the long at that point was still the better play. And it was. I got the long in NQ to take out A's high in B period, one of our staple plays. So I got that. I actually took a loss in C period. I thought we were going to finally get the IB low. Didn't happen. Lost 20 points on that trade. Took a small short in E against the open, and I made very small on that. I did take a long in F to stop the one-time framing down. Got paid on that. And then I did get the IB low in K period, which worked out nice. So, again, we basically got our three staple plays to get A's high and the overnight high, and then again to get the IB low. Destinations right now, ES's high is 0850. Then you still have the single prints up at 1475. Base of the price probe is 05. We're 11 wide at 96.75. And today's low is 70. In SPY, today's high is 606.45. First set of singles get filled at 69. The base of the price probe is 606.10. 605.30 is our 11 wide POC, and today's low is 602.63. Now again, we don't know if this price spike or probe is going to be rejected until we open tomorrow. I don't count once we start trading in these after hours. So even though we're down a bit, we'll still see what happens tomorrow. Same with NQ. Now chart-wise, again, I'm just going to show you the daily. Now we are one time framing up 3 days. So I don't have an issue if you do want to call it up on the daily. I think at best I would call it balance to up. I really want to see us take out the 31st high before I would say this market has a chance on now the longer time frames to get going, right? We're in a 4-month balance right now, including this month. So unless we take out that 31st high and then eventually the all-time high, we're going to stay in balance. Same on the weekly. This is just balance. So until we start getting going, it's the longer time frames, which are the more important ones, are in balance. Yeah, it's nice with one time framing up for 3 days. But what worries me is I know it's mostly short covering and some momentum buys, and not a lot at that because the volume's been horrific. Okay? So what happens if and when that finally stops? You'll roll over. So that's why I want to see some decent volume, hopefully at some point above the 31st high. Thank you so much for liking and subscribing to this channel. Enjoy your evening, and we will speak prior to the opening tomorrow.